SelectInput is a form control that provides a list of options. It's a regular Material UI form control with the familiar material design look and feel. So how do you configure it? Just like other input, SelectInput takes a source prop that corresponds to the key you want to edit in the form, and it also takes a choices prop, which must be an array of objects if object specifying both the value and the string to display using the ID and name keys. And if you have an array with different keys, let's say for instance you don't have name but reference, then by default the SelectInput won't work. You will have to specify the option to be used for text, and for that you will use the option text and we'll say it's reference. And now it works again. The same if the category doesn't have an ID, but for instance the key is value, and now it doesn't work anymore, except I can specify the option value as value, and it works again. Another common tweak that I like to do in my select inputs is the fact that users need to click to reset the value. One to open the drop down, the second to select the empty option. Well, fortunately, SelectInput has a resettable value, a resettable prop, that allows to do the same in one click. So SelectInput is a very common input, and quite often you need to load the choices and to fetch them from the server at runtime. And you can do that using a useGetList. So I will use const data is pending equals useGetList, and I'm going to load the categories for the categories resource. And I'm just going to replace the choices by the data, and I'm going to specify is pending as is pending. And now the category loads from the server, and you can check that even if I remove this list of categories, it still works because it's fetched from the server, and it still works. But in that case, category ID is a foreign key to a categories table, and React Admin has a special component for that, and it's called reference input. Reference input will just take the category IDs and say that it's referencing the categories resource, and I don't need useGetList anymore. I will need to load reference input. I don't need the useGetList. Oh, sorry, reference input was already loaded. Now I'm saving, and it's not working because reference input doesn't need any child, and it's still working. So whenever you need to load the choices from the server, don't do a useGetList, instead use reference input, because most of the time this is a foreign key. And one last option I wanted to mention is the ability to create a new element on the fly using the onCreate option, but we already have a video about it, so please look at the channel for this video. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Happy coding.